We all dream of becoming the best artist, the best version of ourselves, and this is the best time to change up our habits and work diligently hard. So this year will be your year. To become our dream artist, we've got to set out some goals and your mindset. This is by far the most important thing that most people overlook. A common mistake is that people tend to forget when diving into art or any subject is not setting a goal. So I'll be going over what goals are and the types of goals that you need to set. A goal is a target that you're trying to achieve or reach. We are able to see and measure progress, and it just gives us a clear direction of where we are heading. What type of goal do you actually want to set? So when I talk about long-term goals, it could be a year or 10 years from now on. The short-term goals are like the little stepping stones that helps us to reach our long-term goals. Try to think of this as a day-to-day goal. For example, always practicing gestures for 10 minutes a day. So for the long-term goals, set big goals, really big goals. Try to imagine if you have no limitations in life, what would you yourself want to achieve? Life is too short to be little, and most people can't think big. They always cut themselves short. Goal setting becomes worth the extra effort when you actually set big goals that excites you. So ever feel like whenever someone or like a teacher assign you to a project, which is due in 2 months from now on, you aren't going to even touch it until like a day or week before it's due. That project is just too small, and who gets excited starting a project that is due in 2 months? Like, that's plenty of time. And when the night or week before it's due, you realize, oh damn, I actually have so much to do. I need to start now or else I'm doomed. And then suddenly you get so much motivation and spark from it. Now that is a feeling that you need when you set your big goal. You might think, isn't setting a big goal too ambitious? Most of the reason why people abandon their goals or New Year resolutions is because they overestimate or underestimate on how much they can do. Do you just set a small goal that doesn't get you excited? No. Again, life is too short to be little. Even if you don't reach your big goal, you'll still achieve much more compared to if you set small ones. We can't exactly pinpoint on how much we can do, so why not aim big? And in order to achieve such big goals, you actually need to believe in yourself that you can actually do it. I read this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. The book teaches you about the power of belief and how to think big. Because the thing when we think big and when we truly believe that we can succeed, our minds will attract the reasons to support that belief, and vice versa. If you believe you can fail, your mind will find reasons on why you'll fail. So start reading the book, because it's such a great way to start off your year. It doesn't matter if you read the whole book or even just read the summary of it. What matters is that you apply the main key principles to improve your mind and harness the importance of thinking big. Okay, so when you start to plan out your big goals, you really want to take some time to think about who you actually want to be in the future, or what type of artist do you want to be? What impact do you want to make in the art community? What I like to do is start planning my big main goals, and then I go to my small goals, because like I said previously, the small goals are like your stepping stones. It's actually easier to think about the steps and process. I like to have it planned out 3 years from now on, 1 year. I like to separate it into the quarters, like quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then next week. This might seem a lot, but I just like to have it planned out this way, just to make sure I keep on track. Now, once you have your goals, you want to obsess over them. Read them every morning, read them every night, have it on your lock screen, have it on your phone, everywhere. Try to envision you doing the task and how you would feel. You really want to obsess over it and never lose sight of it, because most people forget their goals, reverting back to their old normal self, never really changing to become their dream self. So try not to forget. Try finding a strong reason on why you want to achieve these goals. And you can also find the template that I also use to plan my goals in the description. Also, since it's the beginning of 2023, I'll pop in some tips to help you increase your productivity. Okay, these are just like the common basic knowledge, but most people overlook on these. I'll divide it into meditation, sleep, and diet. So first, meditation. It will help you with your concentration and focus. So usually I would be able to do like 3 hours of intense work, like coming up with ideas, scripting for my videos, and after that I'll be out for the whole day. Like my brain wouldn't function as much. But then ever since I tried meditation, after that, I honestly was able to add in another 3 more hours of intense focus. I think this got to do with our minds resting and without any stimulation, because usually when I rest, I will go on my phone and sort of zone out and turn off my brain. But the brain isn't actually resting because it's still receiving the dopamine and still being stimulated by your phone. There are also many other benefits of doing meditation. You can search it up. And a lot of people try meditation for a short period and say it doesn't work. That is supposed to be a long-term thing. It's like brushing your teeth once a month. It's not going to do that much. It has to be a daily practice. So number 2 is sleep. Getting a full 8 to 10 hours of deep quality sleep is important. It doesn't matter what time you sleep, because I know your sleep schedule is super whack. So just keep in mind, the time spent in bed has to be 8 to 10 hours, and you want to add an extra 2 hours because we don't automatically sleep. And with more quality sleep, your mind can rest, so the next day you'll be able to feel fresh and focus much better. Lastly is your diet. Ever notice when you eat like a really high processed carb meal like McDonald's, you feel so sleepy, and this affects your ability to concentrate. You notice that you can't even focus on the basic tasks without getting distracted. You want to do some more research and some experimentation on what food affects or not affects your attention. And that is all. Now, yes, I will be making drawing tutorials. Currently, I'm making 2 ways on hair color, and it just takes a while to make it. So let me know if you like these type of videos, or do you prefer art tutorial videos. Don't forget to read The Magic of Thinking Big. Such a great book, and I'll see you next time. Bye!